I'm Lyle from lrguitar.com. I'd like to take a few minutes today to show you how you can utilize a very common chord, the C chord, played by everybody from Jimmy Page to Jimi Hendrix to your Uncle Jimmy. People who don't even play guitar have played this chord. That's how common it is. But it's a great chord because you can use it in different areas of the neck, use the shape anyway in different areas of the neck to give yourself a more open sound. And it's just a fun thing to try and create an original piece of music using just one chord. I've given exercises to my students in the past to do this type of thing, and I've been amazed with what they've come back with. Some really interesting sounds, some very cool guitaristic effects. So without further ado, here we go. First of all, you have to know the C chord. So if you're a total beginner, take a few seconds or minutes to either ask somebody about it, check on YouTube, buy a book that has chord shapes. I'll quickly run through the chord just to give you an idea of what it is. So the C chord this is called an open C chord, by the way, an open position. Open means that you're utilizing the notes from the open strings roughly up to the 3rd fret, sometimes the 4th fret, but in our case the 3rd fret. And basically the C chord is your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, the 3rd string, the G string, you're leaving open. You're fretting on the 1st fret of the 2nd string with your 1st finger, and you're leaving the high E string open as well. So you get a nice combination of fretted notes and open strings. Really pretty sound. Now, make sure also, if you're a beginner, that each note or each string rings out clearly. Sometimes there are problems with your fingers hitting the other string underneath it. You want to avoid that. So do whatever you can to make sure that all the strings sound clean and clear. And here we go. Here's the thing that I did at the beginning was just basically the C chord in its usual position, and then I just take the shape, I moved it up to the 10th fret, and then I moved it down to the 8th fret, and then back home again to the C chord. And I used a kind of, up-tempo strumming pattern. You can use whatever strumming pattern you want. You can do whatever tempo you want, slow, fast, totally up to you. The one thing that I would not do is try these chords, though, with an amp that has overdrive on it. Stick to the clean sound. If you have an acoustic guitar, even better. If you have a classical guitar, even better. Try to make it as less processed as possible. Okay, now, so those are the chords that I did at the beginning, and I ended up with the C chord in its octave position starting on the 15th fret. So that was a nice sort of added touch. Now, speaking of the C chord up here, you can play it up here and bring it to the 13th fret, and then, go to the 10th fret, go to the 8th fret, and bring it back home. That's a great sound. You could make an original out of that, but I want a commission. Anywho, so you do that, and you can try it in all kinds of different positions. cool is that? So it's a great way to kind of utilize a shape and to really get it under your fingers by just bringing it all over the guitar neck. You may want to, at the beginning, you know, walk it up a little. So go from, you know, the 3rd fret to the 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, and so on. Just to get a sense of where it would sound best on the guitar neck in a certain area. For example, if we played it from the 7th fret, it kind of sounds a little wonky. But if we do that 7th fret really fast, it doesn't sound so bad. And if we add your pinky on the high E string, the same fret that your 3rd finger is, you know, it gives it a little bit of a more interesting flavor. So that's really cool. So you can try all these different things out. You know, don't be shy. You know, go all over the neck. Use that position. Use your pinky. Try different things. Here's a Led Zeppelin type of thing. No, that's not good. But you see, that's what happens sometimes, is it won't sound good. So importantly, use your ears. Really kind of listen to it. If it doesn't sound good, then, you know, don't use it. But it's strange because what doesn't sound good to you today may actually sound good to you 6 months from now, a year from now, as your ears open up musically, as they expand to accept more harmonic, adventurous guitar things into your ears. Things will start to sound more interesting. So there you go. That was a little awkward, but anyway, you get the idea. So I hope you enjoy it. And if you do any of this type of thing, do a video response. Send me a video response. Show me what you've done. I'd love to see it. Also, you know, I'd love if you left a comment or two. If you're on YouTube, at the bottom of the page of this video. If you're on lrguitar.com, leave a comment on that. I would love to hear from you, and we'll see you later. Ciao.